Greatness is not born in comfort. It is forged in early mornings, late nights, sweat, pain, and countless sacrifices. Kobe Bryant understood this when he trained before dawn while his teammates were still asleep. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson understood this when he turned pain and near death into fuel for success. Miyamoto Musashi understood this as he wandered alone, mastering his craft through endless practice. What they all had was more than talent, more than luck. They had discipline, they had resilience, and if you want to build a life of success, these two qualities must become the foundation of everything you do. Jim Rohn said, "We must all suffer one of two things, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret." Discipline is the ability to do what must be done even when you don't feel like doing it. Most people live by their feelings. If they feel good, they work hard. If they feel tired, they stop. If they feel discouraged, they quit. But discipline says, I do it whether I feel like it or not. Kobe Bryant's career wasn't defined by talent alone, it was defined by discipline. Thousands of shots before sunrise, hours of film study, unseen sacrifices. His resilience allowed him to endure the pain that came with discipline, while others avoided it. Resilience and discipline are linked. Discipline builds the habit, resilience keeps the habit alive when obstacles appear. Tony Robbins said, "It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives, but what we do consistently." Consistency is where discipline meets time. It's the compound effect in action. Like money invested daily, your small efforts compound into monumental results. Each action is a deposit into the bank of your future self. The early deposits seem insignificant, but they lay the foundation for the exponential growth that others will call an overnight success. This is why one workout won't transform you. One day of focus won't make you successful. 1 week of effort won't change your life. These are isolated sparks that quickly die out. True transformation isn't born from a single act. It's forged in the quiet repetition of daily habits, showing up when you don't feel like it, and trusting the process. But doing it every day, week after week, month after month, this is what builds greatness. It's like the stone cutter hammering a rock 100 times without a crack. Yet at the 101st blow, it splits in two. It wasn't that last blow that did it, but all that had gone before. Your consistency is those first 100 blows. Michael Jordan's talent was undeniable, but his obsession with consistency made him a legend. His breakfast club workouts were a daily ritual. While others slept, he was in the gym, perfecting his craft. He didn't practice until he got it right. He practiced until he couldn't get it wrong. That is the champion's mindset. Miyamoto Musashi fought more than 60 duels and never lost. Why? Because he practiced relentlessly, consistently sharpening his skills day after day. Resilience is what allows you to stay consistent when life tests you. Because life will not go smoothly. You will have setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. The market will turn, your plan will fail, you will face criticism. These aren't signs to stop, they are the obstacles that forge your strength. But resilience whispers, keep going, don't stop, you're closer than you think. It's the voice that reframes failure not as an endpoint but as essential feedback. It turns pain into progress and doubt into determination. Consistency without resilience is fragile. With resilience, consistency becomes unstoppable. It becomes your identity, the quiet daily construction of the life you were meant to live, one deliberate action at a time. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson once said, "Every negative is a positive. The bad things that happen to me, I somehow make them good." This isn't just a clever line, it's a survival strategy. It's the art of psychological alchemy. The conscious decision to take the lead of trauma and failure and through sheer force of will, transform it into the gold of strength and opportunity. That's resilience. It's more than a mindset, it's an active process. It's the discipline to look at a painful situation and ask not, why me, but what can this teach me? It's the fundamental shift from a victim's perspective to a victor's strategy, finding the advantage in the disadvantage. Robert Greene in the 33 Strategies of War calls this strategic endurance, holding your ground when others retreat. This isn't passive waiting, it's active, calculated patience. It's about observing the chaos and conserving your energy. So when the moment comes to push back, you do so with overwhelming force. It's the difference between being stubborn and being strategic. Consider J.K. Rowling. Before Harry Potter, she was a single mother on welfare, facing a dozen rejections from publishers. Each no was a blow, but her resilience wasn't just about enduring rejection, it was about maintaining an unwavering belief in her vision when the world told her she was wrong. She held her ground, waiting for the one yes that would change everything. This same principle applies when the battle is with the limits of your own body. When Kobe Bryant tore his Achilles tendon, one of the worst injuries for an athlete, the game should have been over. But he didn't collapse. He stood, walked to the free throw line, and sank both shots. That act wasn't just for 2 points. It was a declaration that his mind was stronger than his broken body. So how do you build this? First, practice cognitive reframing. When you fail, force yourself to list the opportunities or lessons it created. Train your brain to seek the upside. Second, focus relentlessly on what you can control. Your effort, your attitude, your next action. You can't control the storm, but you can control the ship. This is the bedrock of a resilient mind. That is resilience. It is the ultimate competitive advantage. Life is guaranteed to knock you down, but resilience ensures you don't just get back up, you get back up transformed. You rise with new knowledge and new strength. You rise not as the same person who fell, but as someone more tested, more capable, and far more dangerous. Miyamoto Musashi wrote in the Book of Five Rings, "Today is victory over yourself of yesterday. Tomorrow is victory over lesser men. This is resilience. The battle is not always against the world. The greatest battle is against yourself, your laziness, your excuses, your doubts." Musashi wandered without wealth, without luxury, without comfort. Yet through discipline and resilience, he became undefeated. His life was proof that resilience is not about circumstances, it's about mindset. Vusi Thembekwayo often says resilience is not about avoiding storms, but about developing the strength to walk through them. Musashi lived this truth centuries ago, and it remains the same today. You don't need perfect conditions, you need resilience to act in imperfect conditions. Rohn said, "Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Life will give you pain, you cannot avoid it, but resilience transforms pain into strength." 50 Cent turned bullets into business, Kobe turned failure into fuel, Musashi turned solitude into mastery. Tony Robbins often speaks about the power of changing meaning. Events don't control us, our interpretation does. When pain arrives, you can say, "This is unfair, I quit." Or you can say, "This is my training, this is making me stronger." Resilience chooses the second meaning. It takes pain and redefines it as progress. Let's make this practical. How do you build these qualities in your own life? Set non-negotiables. Choose a few actions you do every day. Wake up early, train, study, work on your dream, no excuses. Start small, grow big. Don't try to conquer the world in one day. Build resilience by keeping small promises to yourself, then expand. Embrace discomfort, seek challenges, do what's hard. Each time you endure discomfort, you grow stronger. Track progress. Success leaves clues. Write down what you did, measure your growth, and stay accountable. Shift perspective. See setbacks as lessons. Remember, resilience is not avoiding the fall, it's rising every time you fall. Discipline builds the habit. Consistency builds the momentum. Resilience ensures you never stop. Greatness belongs to the resilient, not the smartest, not the luckiest, but those who keep going when others give up. This truth is forged in the unseen hours, the pre-dawn workouts, the late-night sessions. It's the quiet, relentless grind that separates the good from the legendary, turning pressure into power. Kobe Bryant rose because he refused to quit. His Mamba mentality was a testament to this, a relentless obsession with improvement, showing up hours before anyone else. 50 Cent rose because he turned pain into power. After surviving a near-fatal attack, he transmuted that trauma into an unbreakable drive, building a business empire from the ashes of his past. Musashi rose because he mastered himself, not just his enemies. He understood the ultimate battle is internal. This is the deepest form of resilience, the fortitude to conquer your own mind and doubts. Before you can conquer the world, you must first conquer yourself. Rohn, Tony Robbins, Greene, Vusi Thembekwayo, all of them remind us of one truth. Resilience is destiny. They teach that discipline is the bridge to your goals, mastering your emotions is the key to power, and patience is the path to mastery. Your ability to endure and adapt determines your altitude. So here's my challenge for you. Wake up tomorrow with discipline. This isn't about a single grand gesture. It's about the small promises you keep to yourself, the alarm you don't snooze, the workout you don't skip, the first hour of your day dedicated to your most important task. Show up tomorrow with consistency. One great day is an event. 100 great days build a legacy. Consistency is the compound interest of effort. It's the repetitive work that creates spectacular results and is the quiet engine of all transformation. And no matter what happens, rise with resilience. When you fall, see it not as failure, but as feedback. Every obstacle is a training ground, every setback a lesson in disguise, designed to make you stronger for the next attempt, because your greatness will not be decided by how easy life is for you, it will be decided by how strong you are when life gets hard. Storms don't just test the strength of a ship, they reveal it. Your challenges are not here to break you, they are here to forge you. If this message inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fuel for your journey. And remember, resilience is not about surviving life, it's about transforming it.